Every year, thousands of retirees stare at their savings account, look at RV prices online, and think the dream is completely out of reach. New rigs cost $50, $60, sometimes over $100,000. The industry keeps pushing bloated floor plans with gadgets that break 6 months after the warranty runs out. But here is what the RV sales world does not want you to know. Some of the most reliable RVs ever built are sitting on the used market right now for under $15,000. A few of them will outlast rigs that cost 10 times as much. Today, we are counting down 17 of those bulletproof RVs. We start with solid budget picks and work up to the one RV that practically every experienced full-timer agrees is the best deal in the entire industry. Number 17, the Palomino Puma Ultra Light. If you have never owned an RV and want to dip your toes in without betting the retirement fund, the Puma Ultra Light is an affordable place to start. The used market is flooded with them, which keeps prices low. You can find 2016 to 2019 models for $8,000 to $12,000. The aluminum frame keeps weight manageable, and the floor plans built around a queen bed and a rear bathroom are exactly what couples want. The cabinetry feels a little flimsy on older models, and the interior finishes are basic. But for a first rig that gets you on the road, learning what you actually need before spending bigger money, it does the job without any drama. Number 16, the Coachman Clipper. One of the lightest travel trailers you can buy, and that matters more than you might think. The Clipper is designed to be towed by vehicles retirees already own, which means you are not spending $30,000 on a heavy-duty truck just to pull your camper. The layout is simple and practical. A bed, a small kitchen, and a bathroom in the deluxe models. Nothing fancy, but nothing that breaks on you either. Simple design means fewer things that can go wrong. And fewer things going wrong means more time camping and less time in a repair shop. Number 15, the Forest River R-Pod. The R-Pod has that distinctive teardrop-inspired look that turns heads at every campground. Forest River squeezed a surprising amount of living space into a footprint shorter than a parking space. For retirees who want to explore smaller campgrounds and national forests where big rigs cannot fit, the R-Pod gets you into spots others drive right past. Used models from 2015 to 2019 regularly show up under $15,000. Inspect the slide-out seals carefully, because that is where owners report the most issues. Number 14, the Crossroads Zinger. This is the underrated RV almost nobody talks about, and that is exactly why it is such a good deal. Crossroads does not have the name recognition of Jayco or Winnebago, but the Zinger has quietly built a solid reputation. You get real wood cabinet faces, a usable kitchen, and enough sleeping space for 2 adults to live comfortably. The fresh water tank and holding tanks are decent sizes too, so you are not dumping every other day like you would with some cheaper trailers that skimp on tank capacity. Because the brand flies under the radar, used Zingers sell for less than comparable trailers from bigger names. That gap between what you pay and what you get is where the real value lives. Number 13, the Jayco J-Flight SLX. Now we are in Jayco territory, and that means a step up in build quality. The J-Flight SLX is their entry-level trailer, but entry-level Jayco still beats the premium offerings from a lot of other brands. Jayco uses their Magnum Truss roof system on even the cheapest models, giving you a stronger, more rigid roof that holds up over years of road vibration. There are more used J-Flight SLX trailers available than almost any other model. Take your time, be picky, and you will find a great one well under $15,000. Number 12, the Winnebago Micro Mini. Winnebago has been building RVs since 1966, and the name carries weight for a reason. The Micro Mini packs everything you need for full-time living into a compact, easy-to-tow package. The NCC bonded construction on the exterior walls gives better insulation and moisture resistance than the stick and staple method that cheaper brands use. For retirees who want a smaller rig but refuse to sacrifice the peace of mind that comes with a trusted manufacturer standing behind it, the Micro Mini hits that sweet spot perfectly. Used models from 2017 to 2020 are landing around $10,000 to $14,000 on the resale market. Number 11, the Forest River Rockwood Mini Light, one of the best-selling lightweight travel trailers in America for years. An aluminum frame with laminated fiberglass sidewalls gives you a lighter, stronger shell than budget competitors. Parts availability is excellent because so many were sold. Any RV shop in the country knows how to work on them. The 2109S floor plan is a retiree favorite. Well-maintained examples sell for $10,000 to $13,000 all day. Number 10, the Coachman Freelander Class C motorhome. Now we move into motorhomes. The Freelander is built on the Ford E450 chassis, one of the easiest to service platforms in America. No hitching, no backing up a trailer, no worrying about sway on windy highways. For retirees who want the simplicity of just turning a key and driving, that is worth a lot. Older Freelanders from 2008 to 2014 are common in the $10,000 to $15,000 range. The Ford V10 under the hood is thirsty on fuel, but it is a proven workhorse that mechanics everywhere know inside and out. The overcab bunk doubles as storage when you are not using it as a bed, and the living area gives you a real couch, a dinette, and a kitchen with actual counter space. Number 9, the Fleetwood Tioga Class C motorhome. Fleetwood discontinued the Tioga years ago, and that is actually good news for budget shoppers. The market undervalues discontinued models even when the quality was excellent, and the Tioga was definitely excellent. Built on the same Ford E450 chassis as the Freelander, these were solid rigs with a loyal following. Models from 2005 to 2012 are in the sweet spot, where depreciation has done its thing, but the rigs still have plenty of life left. The interiors feel dated compared to newer motorhomes, but everything works. The furnace heats, the air conditioning cools, the plumbing holds. A dated interior that functions perfectly beats a flashy new rig with warranty claims stacked up any day of the week. Number 8, the Winnebago Mini Winnie Class C motorhome. The Mini Winnie has been in production for decades and earned its reputation through sheer consistency. The construction quality is a cut above most Class C competitors. What really sets it apart is the community. Forums, Facebook groups, and YouTube channels are full of owners who have already solved whatever problem you might face. Used models from 2008 to 2015 hit the market from $10,000 to $15,000 regularly. Number 7, the Jayco Greyhawk Class C motorhome. If the Mini Winnie is the reliable friend, the Greyhawk is the overachiever. Jayco builds it with vacuum-bonded laminated walls, a more expensive method that means better insulation, less chance of delamination, and a stronger overall structure. Where the Greyhawk really shines is in the details. Better cabinetry, smarter storage solutions, and floor plans that feel like someone actually lived in the thing before designing it. You might need a model year from 2006 through 2012 to stay under $15,000, but the extra quality is worth the older model year. If you are finding this helpful, hit subscribe. I cover affordable RVs and retirement living on the road every week, and the picks coming up next are the ones that truly separate the good from the great. Number 6, the Lance 1575 travel trailer. Lance builds travel trailers using the same fiberglass construction methods they use on their legendary truck campers. That means build quality on another planet compared to stick and staple brands. The 1575 feels bigger inside than it looks from the outside, thanks to a smart floor plan and quality materials. A 10-year-old Lance will still be in better shape than a 3-year-old trailer from lesser brands. Finding one under $15,000 means looking at 2010 to 2015 models, but they are worth the hunt. Number 5, Bigfoot truck campers. Bigfoot is a Canadian company building fiberglass truck campers that are practically indestructible. The shell does not rot, does not delaminate, and it holds up to rain, snow, or desert heat. 4-season insulation that actually works in freezing temperatures. The trade-off is compact living space. But for a solo retiree or a couple who values toughness over square footage, nothing in this price range comes close. Models from the early 2000s through 2010 show up for $8,000 to $14,000, and units 20 years old still look like they just rolled off the line. Number 4, Roadtrek 190, popular Class B camper van. Roadtrek invented the Class B market in North America. Before van life was a hashtag, Roadtrek built complete living spaces into full-size vans for retirees who wanted to travel light and park anywhere. The 190 Popular was their bread and butter, built on the Chevy Express or Dodge chassis. You get a bed, a kitchen, a bathroom, and enough storage for 2. The beauty of a Class B is that it drives and parks like a regular van. It fits in a grocery store parking spot, and nobody looks twice. No special license required, and no wide turn anxiety. The Chevy Express chassis underneath is one of the simplest platforms in existence, known for going well past 200,000 miles without major issues. Older models from 2002 to 2010 are showing up in the $10,000 to $15,000 range as more of these hit the secondary market. Number 3, the Lazy Days Class C motorhome. Lazy Days closed its doors in 2022 after 66 years of building some of the finest Class C motorhomes ever made. It was hand-built in Montclair, California, by a team that took pride in doing things right. Better materials, better hardware, better craftsmanship across the board. The plumbing is tighter, the electrical is cleaner, the cabinets are sturdier. Where other manufacturers were racing to cut costs, Lazy Days was doubling down on quality, and the owners noticed. Lazy Days has one of the most devoted communities in the entire RV industry. Owners gather at rallies, share maintenance tips, and defend the brand like it is family. They flatly refuse to sell. When used units do surface, they disappear fast. You need patience to find one under $15,000 from 2000 to 2008 model years. But if you find one in decent condition, buy it immediately. You will not regret it. Number 2, the Scamp travel trailer. Scamp has been building fiberglass trailers in Bacchus, Minnesota since 1972. They barely changed the design because they got it right the first time. These egg-shaped trailers weigh under 2,000 pounds, fully loaded. You can tow them with a small SUV, a minivan, even some sedans. That opens up your tow vehicle options dramatically. And for retirees who do not want to own a big truck, that flexibility is everything. The fiberglass unibody has no seams to leak, no wood to rot, no roof membrane to patch. Owners report 15, 20, even 25 years of use with almost zero structural issues, showing real longevity. The interior is cozy, basic but functional, with a bed, a small kitchen, and in the deluxe models, a wet bath. Older models from the 1990s and the 2000s sell for $6,000 to $12,000, and they look almost identical to brand new ones because fiberglass simply does not age the way other materials do. But our number 1 pick takes everything great about the Scamp and adds just enough to earn the top spot. Number 1, the Casita Freedom Deluxe Travel Trailer, the single most recommended affordable RV for retired couples in America. Casita has been building fiberglass trailers in Rice, Texas since 1983. The Freedom Deluxe uses a 2-piece fiberglass unibody, a top half and a bottom half bonded together into one seamless shell. No seams means virtually zero risk of water intrusion, which is the number 1 killer of RVs. While other trailer owners spend every spring up on their roofs checking seals and spreading lap sealant, Casita owners are sitting in their camping chairs drinking coffee. You get a permanent double bed that converts to seating, a full wet bath, air conditioning, a furnace, a 2-burner stove, a refrigerator, and a fresh water system. Everything a retired couple needs, nothing they do not. It weighs around 2,400 pounds, so it tows easily behind a half-ton truck or a mid-size SUV. But here's where Casita really separates from the pack. Resale value. Owners routinely sell 10-year-old units for 90 to 95% of what they paid. That is unheard of in the RV world, where most rigs lose half their value in the first 5 years. Used casitas under $15,000 are out there, particularly 2005 to 2015 models. They get snatched up fast, so check listings daily and be ready to move. Over 2,000 casita owners across the country volunteer to show their trailers to prospective buyers and answer questions. For a retiree on a budget who wants a rig that will last 20+ years, tow behind almost anything, and never cause a sleepless night worrying about leaks, the Casita Freedom Deluxe is as close to a sure thing as the RV world has to offer. So there you have it. 17 RVs that prove you do not need a six-figure bank account to retire on the road. The rigs are out there and the deals are out there. Now you know where to look and what to look for. If you want to see which RV brands to avoid at all costs, that video is on screen right now. I will see you in the next one.